What's good, people? It's PlayStation Gamer. We're back here again with the first episode of our new Borussia Dortmund Master League. If you catched up the previous episode, we just basically gave you an insight into what Master League is on PES eFootball 21, which is basically PES's version of career mode. So what we did do is go through the basics, and we started the PES Master League with Borussia Dortmund. So without further ado, we'll get on to the episode. So we'll load this one up. Now, in the previous episode, if you could recall, we started one with Dortmund and we sorted the team out with a formation that I was happy with, and we took a look at the transfer situation to see who we were going to be looking to keep and looking to get rid of. And we had a look at the transfer budget being at 73 million with a 56,000 salary budget. We're going to take a look at and see who we could decide to sell and who we can bring in. As far as I could remember, we placed Schmelzer on the transfer list. We could maybe get about 6 million, maybe 7 at a push for him. We also placed the Hund on the transfer list. He is 24 and his stats aren't bad, but I just think for the price that I can get for him and who I could probably buy off of that, I can get somebody that's going to be better and fit into the team straight away. Peace check as well. He's another one that's been added to the list. He's now 35. Like I say, once again, he's got decent stats. But he is 35 now. And as you can see from the progress chart, he's on the decline. His stats are basically going to keep dropping. So while I can get the money for him that I can, I'm going to do that. There are a couple of older players that I was looking at maybe putting on, but just keeping a bit of experience in the team at this point in time is probably something I'm going to look to keep, especially because they're all higher rated, Royce and Witzel and stuff like that. So I think we're just going to keep with these players just now, but we do have Peace check, the Hund and Schmelzer on the list, so we're going to simulate a couple of days and hopefully we could sell them. Just taking a quick look at the game plan again, and how it's set up. So my idea was to sell Peace check, which would mean I would need to replace him with another right back. We do have Munier, who's also getting a bit older, but he's got a good couple of years in him yet, so he'll still get used. But if I find someone to replace him, it would be handy. So I'm going to look to get another right back. Left back, we've got Guerrero. He'll stay there for a while. And we've also got Schulz and Schmelzer, but I'm going to get rid of Schmelzer and see about bringing somebody younger in that's going to sit on the bench, but obviously evolve to become probably a first team starter over Schulz and Guerrero eventually. Our midfield is obviously looking old. Witzel being 31, but he's still very good and we'll still use him for a season or two, and Delaney as well being 29, he's pushing on. We've also got Chan, but he's decent enough and he'll get a good run out when I'm needing players for other players being tired. The Hund's going to go, like I say. We're going to look to maybe bring in a winger. Or two. We do have CDMs here, but they are quite young. We've got Bellingham, obviously, he'll get used at some point, and he's got decent stats for his age, so we'll be looking to increase his stats and maybe get him into the first team at some point. We've obviously got Royce in the middle, Sancho on the right, Julian Brandt on the left, and the talisman up front, Haaland. I've got 75 million that I've got to spend, but I'm going to obviously have to look to try and keep as much of that as possible for going into the next season. So the idea is to not use it all, and obviously try and bring in some players from the money we're going to make from selling. So I'm trying to not find cheap players obviously, but I'm trying to find players that aren't too expensive but are going to fill in the role straight away. So as you could see from the schedule, we've got the transfer window's just opened, and we've basically got a whole month before we play the first game for some negotiations and hopefully bring some. So we've got a cutscene. Here's Frimpong joining the club. We'll have to see a new player come in, so here we go. He's going to take his first press interview with the director. This will just be him explaining he's happy to be at the club. Welcome to the club, Frimpong. Messages. So we've got better terms by the looks of it. And it might be something that gets postponed until we've got more money on the go, depending on what he's wanting. Let's have a look at young Gilmore. We'll see if we could try and convince him to join our team. So probably better just paying his full amount, so we don't need to negotiate with him. We'll start with an offer about 19,000. Potentially, if I do get more wage budget from selling players, then there's a good chance that I might still accept the offer for Camavinga. What we'll do, we seem to have a message. So Gilmore's accepted our offer, so we're going to sign young Billy Gilmore. And we'll leave Camavinga hanging at the moment. So Gilmore's joined our team. That's two young signings that are going to be potential first team starters, or at least make the bench. What we'll do is we'll go over tactics. So we're happy with the formation. Want them to play the possession game. I like the tiki-taka style, keeping the ball and moving it. Short passes, wide, flexible. Sportage, that's fine. Defensive. Yeah, we'll go all out defensive, we'll keep it central, we'll keep it aggressive. Want them. No, we'll keep it normal. Advanced instructions, so I like to play with attacking fullbacks. I like the tiki-taka style, but also like you know, we'll stick with the tiki-taka style. Defensive. Want tight marking. No, I do not. Deep defensive line will do. We'll get Haaland to stay forward. And you know what, I'm quite happy with that, so what we'll do is we'll jump into the first game. We'll show you a bit of the gameplay footage. And then we'll wrap up the video with finishing the transfer window. And we'll go from there. So, strips, we'll just make sure that there's no colour clashing in the strips, that's fine. We're ready to go. Potentially Camavinga, if we could sell enough players to create enough wage salary to sign them. We've got the yellow wall behind us, so we'll see what we could do with this.
It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing.
First game of the season, so let's go. Teams line up.
One of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it.
We'll get a quick look at the graphics here, the team sheets and that, and then we'll just get on to it. Obviously, Pez, like I said in the previous video, isn't licensed for all the kits and ships. I do manage to have them because I have bought an option file online. I left the website in the description of my last video. It's Pez Universe. Pay a monthly, a yearly subscription. It's fairly cheap. It was only a £5 for a silver, but there's a gold membership for 10. And that enables you to download strips and kits that are created from their content creators, where they get the best out of the game. So yeah, let's kick this game off and we'll go with what we've got. And we're away. Guerrero's away early doors. He's going to swing an early ball in. Haaland's up. It's a leap. Ah, that's unlucky from Haaland. It's a good early chance there up the line from Guerrero. That was unlucky. But we'll keep fighting. We'll see what we can conjure up.
So new season, and for so many, Jim, of course, that means new boss. It does indeed, no question. That's been a big talking point. Yeah, absolutely. The new man
fight to get this back. Hoffenheim playing the long ball. Delaney moves it forward. In the air, pass it back to Delaney. He's going to look for the big switch. He's going to find it. He does. Guerrero, it's brilliant. Royce. He's into Haaland. Haaland, he's been taken off it. I wasn't really sure where I was going with that there, I kind of ran into trouble. Oh, we've ran a defender out of play. He's going to win that, you need to win that, son. It's a great tackle, he's away with it. Witzel finds Haaland. He's tackled there. Guerrero though with it. Hummels in the air, pushing forward, it's Delaney, wide to Guerrero, Brandt, inside to Royce, Sancho, it's come off the defender, early chance for Jadon Sancho there.
Hoffenheim going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Well, that's where he wants it.
It's a long ball forward, Hummels up and wins. Still ain't going to reach that.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Somebody's getting fouled. Who's that going? Is that going to them? I think it's a 50-50 in my opinion. Maybe not with Delaney kind of and then studs up there.
Bicakcic. Kadwerbek. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
It's a chance here. It's going to have to get the tackle on. It's a shot. It's a save by Burke. Witzel. Akanji's out, playing out from the back. That's brilliant. It's a great ball through to Haaland if he's going to get there. That keeper's out. Oh, he's missed it. Need to pick that up. Hoffenheim pressing here. It's a shot, it's a deflection.
He's had a shot.
It's on to the keeper. Burke throws a shot in. Guerrero inside to Royce. Brandt into Haaland. Haaland's tackled and lost it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
They seem to be quite open from what I'm seeing. They're cutting it up, they're passing too easily. It's a strike. Oh, and Kramaric just squeezed it in. Can't get Andre Kramaric that much room. He just knows how to hit it, and he has done, and we're 1-0 down first game this season. Not to worry, it's still early in the game. Hopefully come back.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Just gotta keep moving this ball. Not like that though, it's another good ball through. Witzel with a tackle, but he's late with that. That's going to give away a free kick and potentially another chance for Hoffenheim. It's a bit silly there. It's chipped over the top. Come open again with another pass. Witzel getting it to stop that. Sancho. Haaland could be in here, and he is. Is he going to get there? Ah, he's ran it too wide. It's back to Sancho though. Sancho! Oh, it's a goal! It's Jadon Sancho. Hits the equaliser. I was trying to get the first time shot with Haaland, but I think I ran it too far wide, so I had to kind of turn around and look for a better pass. Sancho coming in there. Tucks it away, perfect. We're back in the game. Great strike from Sancho. Puts it high in top corner. Makes sure it's out of the way of the keeper to save it. Great strike. Just before half time, we're level terms.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
I think Sancho and Haaland are going to be key to this season in goal scoring.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Royce wins that, but he's had it taken back off of him. Could be another chance here for Hoffenheim. We don't clear up. It's swung in, but it's deflected away. Oh, it's took a bounce in front of Delaney's missed it. Ah, it's another bad one. Could be a free kick on the edge. This could be dangerous. Kramaric is going to take this as well. It's up and over the wall. Oh, he's done it! It's Andre Kramaric for a sensational free kick to beat Burke and put them 2-1 ahead, bang on half time. Burke just had no chance for that, did he? Didn't look like he wanted to make the save there. Yeah, you see it from behind the wall. It's just up and over, it's just perfect. And Burke with no chance. We're left fighting an uphill battle again. It's half time. Andre Kramaric seems to be pulling the strings here. Maybe need to make a couple of tactical changes. So we'll go with the game plan and the tactics.
Both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams
change it
come out
to
for the
tight
next
marking.
period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive,
On Kramaric.
that may have a bigger bearing as to
So
who emerges
hopefully we'll get less time on the ball and get it closed down quicker.
Here we go again then.
So we're off for the second half here.
Need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented
Sancho's chasing that
just the
down.
right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
That's another chance. They didn't seem to be wanting to get up for a header and win that.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Another chance on the header. Oh, just as well for the defender being there to get that.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment.
That's
He
luck.
thought he was about to score.
Oh, it's not. It's went wide with a shot.
Meunier.
Yeah. Right, come on, we hit a fight to get back in this. Delaney switching the play.
That is as far as they're
It's
going
lost
to go.
out. Brandt's won it though. He's trying to play Haaland in a short one. Royce, Sancho, Ritzel,
And it's
Guerrero,
Brandt.
Brandt,
Sancho, already of course on the score sheet.
Sancho. It's out wide to Delaney.
Delaney. Dortmund really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And it's played forward.
Sorry about that, my PlayStation seemed to stop recording.
Guerrero.
We're still in the middle of this game though.
Defending from the front. They are, and this
We're
type
still
of
pressing
pressing
forward.
is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Royce is through. Royce for the strike. Ah,
Oh, just lacked
quite
a piece
close.
of finish. Dortmund have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly
I think we're going to need to make a couple of changes though. Going to bring on Thorgan Hazard. I'm going to bring on Emre Can as well. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring on Frimpong. Got my runabout. Oh sorry, that's not. Got my runabout as the last whale of the game.
Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So here he is, making his first appearance in new colours.
So we'll go with that and see if we can get ourselves back into this. Oh, Haaland, close to steal.
Desperately short of time with plenty to do.
I'm in the best player as you'll notice. I've took a jump from FIFA.
Kings it out
I
wide.
do plan to maybe bring some
Opposite into the area.
FIFA to the channel as well,
He's cut it
but
out.
just for the time being, just now I've took a big jump over to PES, just for something different, because as I said in my last video, I found FIFA a bit repetitive the last couple of seasons. So
Torgan Hazard gets into a dangerous position.
can Guerrero win that? Oh, he has too. Can he fight him off? He's inside to Thorgan Hazard.
Torgan Hazard.
Hazard! Ah!
And for a moment, time stood still.
Never got room to make the shot really, did he?
Sessegnon goes looking. Pedro. Guerrero battles to
Guerrero
win it
wins
back.
that, brilliant.
Oh, no, that's not
Ah,
the
he's
ball he
passed to
wanted.
Hazard. Shit. Hummels has been walked.
Good challenge. He just
Frimpong in with the tackle though, that's good, that's what I bought you
very
for.
far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Bring him forward, here he comes again. Speed on the boy, he's going first.
Sancho
He's in, it's Frimpong, he's going to swing it over.
goes for the cross.
Haaland up.
Lead.
Just never looked like he was going to get there, did he?
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. Sessegnon, forward it goes.
Still looking for this equaliser.
Hoffenheim are looking
Fighting
to
away.
make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Kanji. That's a bad pass.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Searching for Sancho, is he going to get up and win? Haaland's brought that
Through
down.
there.
Frimpong.
Timely
Ah, he's
intervention.
misplaced his pass.
Dortmund are definitely not not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just
If
can't
it's
be wrong.
Dortmund wins, then
The final 5 minutes. Dortmund are running out of time to save
Frimpong's won it. That's
themselves.
brilliant. Frimpong, keep moving forward.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain.
Ah,
We're
Royce.
not going to get back into the game like this. Kaderman tries to get it forward quickly.
Witzel, Hazard, Royce, Hazard. It's back into the middle. Ah, and there's nobody there. There's only a minute left to go.
And that's it.
We've suffered defeat in the first game of the season.
Opening day. Maybe just
It's
a
not
little
good at
short
all.
of sharpness. Still time is on their
Apart from him
side.
celebrating like they've won the league.
Far from lost. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
But it is only the first game, so we'll not get too down about it. We didn't do too bad. 6 shots, 3 on target. 48 possession, it was just couldn't get near Kramaric in the first half. So we'll continue on. We'll look to see if we've got a new signing. And Billy Gilmore. So we've got Europe's Best Player award coming up. Messi's the winner, as expected. Chapter 2. Opening game's not the best, we've suffered the defeat, but we've had Gilmore join the team. It's good to see. So it's not too bad because we've spent penny sweeties on these two players and they're young and they're going to build. Young Frimpong, Gilmore as well. So it's not a bad bit of business. Also could potentially be another striker because I do believe Haaland's going to be the main striker obviously, but there isn't another striker in the team. We'll see what we can do with our new signings though, if we manage to make any before the deadline. So we're in the last day of the transfer window. 84 finishing. Balance. Do you know what? I think there's a good chance I can get him on loan. I'm going to try. 21 million. There's an option to buy. The club's just putting one of their key players though. You know what, I'm going to take the option to buy it off because I really want him next season. I'll just go for him. But I'm going to try and loan Mason Greenwood. So we've got some offers somewhere. Got negotiations in terms of it. So we've also had an offer for the Hound, and Greenwood's wanting to join, but man, you're wanting an extra 2 million more. But I'm going to accept that. So 23 million is a lot of money to lose, but we're getting a good player on loan. So we've had an offer for Schmelzer as well. So we'll go to a negotiation sheet. So Armenia have offered with 13 million for the Hound. And I'm no accepting that. So we'll renegotiate with them and see if we can get some more at them. See, because he's got a release clause on, I can't seem to get off. I can't sell him for any more, so teams seem to be waiting for it. I have agreed, so that's been agreed. So they're happy with that, I'm happy with that, accept terms. So he's off on his travels. Which puts us back up to 40,000 salary. Which leaves us a good chance that we could still maybe sign Camavinga. If we get rid of Schmelzer. I'm going to accept that offer. And that leaves with enough money that we could hopefully sign Camavinga. We've made a big signing in Camavinga. I think that was needed. So we've done not too bad in the transfer market. And we'll just take a quick look at what we've managed to achieve there with the selling of 2 players. Hopefully we're going to win. We've lost 2 in a row, but we'll see where we go. We still seem to be getting negotiations even though the transfer window is now closed. We'll take a quick look at these. We've actually got a load of negotiations. There's a failed negotiation and I'm thinking that could be Camavinga and we've not actually managed to get him. I hope that isn't the case. No, we have got Camavinga, we're fine. So as you can see, we've managed to sign Frimpong, Gilmore, Greenwood on loan and Eduardo Camavinga. So very decent signings. We've had offers for Hummels of 18 million, but I do need to keep him, so I'm going to end that negotiation straight away. We've been offered 6 million from the Galaxy for peace check. I'm going to renegotiate that. £10 million will do me fine. I would say we'll take that if we can get that and build some of our money back. 21-year-old centre back. Do you know what, you're looking at too bad, I'm going to keep you. Quite a lot of our young players getting offered. I'm going to reject these as well. I maybe should have put some of these out on loan. something I forget to do. Right, so we've made our signings so far. We'll see what the scouts are offering us here. I didn't plan on spending all that I have spent, but I couldn't resist taking Camavinga before somebody else did. We'll hopefully get rid of Piszczek and get some money back, and by next season we'll get some more money invested into it by the club or the board. But we'll go with that. So I think I'm going to call it a day on that for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please feel free to comment on what you've enjoyed about it and leave us some advice or constructive criticism if you like. If you are enjoying what's going on, please remember and leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel and put that notification bell on, and we'll see about getting some more content released pretty soon. Obviously episode 2 we're going to look into just kicking off the season and playing more games. We've got our first group stage game in the Europa League, and then we've got the derby game against Bayern Munich. That'll be a big game, and the Schalke game. We'll see how many more we can maybe squeeze into that episode. So it's going to be a good next episode. We'll look to put some of the new players into the squad, and we'll see where we'll go from there. So until next time, I've been PlayStation Gamer. Thanks for joining me. It's a pleasure as always. Until next time, take care.